Hello everybody, I'm Kenzie, as you should probably know by the title of my channel, and I'm going to talk to you guys about something that is really close to me. Don't worry, it's not like really uber personal, so it makes you awkward. I'm going to talk to you about diabetes, because I have diabetes, and so some of you are probably like, oh, I've never known what diabetes is. What is she talking about? Others of you might be, oh right, wait, she's not fat, so she can't have diabetes. You're wrong, but we'll get to later. And then another group of you is going to be like, I know what diabetes is. Sure. Okay. So this isn't supposed to be like for people who like just got diagnosed. I mean you can watch, but prefer you talk to, your doctor. But if you're watching and you want to know more, then please, by all means, stay on. So there are two types of diabetes, and I have type 1, which is the type where your pancreas, which creates a hormone called insulin, doesn't work, or doesn't work at all, or doesn't work enough to create insulin, which regulates how much sugar is in your blood. And so that's my understanding of it. You can look it up in the dictionary and it'll be something totally different, but that is my version of it, which is what's going on inside me right now. And then type 2 diabetes, which the middle group of you guys is probably thinking she's not fat, so she can't have diabetes. That is type 2. That is for people who are obese or too fat for their body. So your body can't keep up with the amount of sugar and the space and everything. And I don't know what type 2 diabetes does to you, because I don't have it, thank God. Anyway, so yeah, diabetes it's when someone isn't able to regularly control their blood sugar, and I've had it since I was 9, so I'm guessing it's 5 years. Yeah, it's going on 5 years here soon, and I am on an insulin pump, which acts as a pancreas, which is what this is. It acts as a pancreas for me, so that way, I don't have to give myself shots every time I eat or before I go to bed, which is really helpful. That is very annoying, and you'd be able to hide it a lot easier than a pump, but I think that it's just too much of a hassle to have to deal with 70 shots a week versus 3, which is what I'm on, 3 or 4 a week. Granted, they are larger, but I would rather go for 3 or 4 large injections a week than 70 a week, and I'm sure a lot more of you would too. So that's pretty much what diabetes is you just aren't able to control the amount of sugar in your blood without outside help. And a lot of people, you'll go online and you'll see stories, and it ticks me off a lot when I see the stories of people who they're like, help so and so because she has diabetes. Okay, they don't have leukemia, they don't have cancer, they still have all their limbs and everything. Unless they don't care about themselves, then yeah, they probably don't have all their limbs, which can happen. But it irks me when they talk about, sending money to people with diabetes. So I just want to say my point, which is, and then this is just how I was raised. I was raised with my uncle who had muscular dystrophy, and if you don't know what that is, you can go search it up, because I'm not going to talk about it, because I don't really understand what it is. But it was terrible. But we never said, oh, this is my uncle, he is muscular dystrophy, he is his wheelchair, he is his disease. That's not how I was raised. It was, yeah, this is my uncle, he just so happens to live with muscular dystrophy, he just so happens to need a wheelchair to move around. And so that's my take on it, is it's not you, that you are not your disorder, you are not your disease, you are not your syndrome. And other people may disagree with me, and that's okay, that's their point. But I'm just saying that you are not your disease, you are not your disorder, you are not your syndrome. You just have to live with it. You have to make changes to your life. Yeah, I have to take a few extra steps before I eat. I have to take a few extra steps before I take a bath. You know what? So what? It's not hurting me. So that's my point, is, yeah, I'm Kenzie. I just so happen to live with diabetes. That does not mean I am incapable of doing everything. And to all of you people out there who think they're diabetic, they can't have cake, soda, any of that stuff like that, and that you have to control what we eat, that's our job. Okay, let us decide what we can eat and what we can't. Because honestly, I can eat whatever I want. I can drink whatever I want. I mean, I'm not saying that I drink alcohol, which I don't. But I can eat whatever I want. I can have any kind of soda that I want. And I just have to take an extra step that other people don't. It's like people who are on Weight Watchers. They have to read the labels too, okay? They have to enter it into a device. It's nothing different than what I do, okay? It's just mine. I mean, it saves my life when I do it. Then it saves them a few pounds when they do it. So I am going to start this mini-series, and I will go into detail about all the different things I do every day. I'll leave out some of the nasty stuff. So comment, rate, subscribe.